'cause I'm with you through thick and thin. Whatever trouble you are in, I don't care whatever you do. Just know that I love you. Oh, whoa. Oh, I love you.
Well, hello everybody. Smokin Joe here, and I am, I know it looks like I might be in my normal place, but I'm actually on vacation in Wisconsin. So I'm here in the woods, and we're near a lake. I couldn't get the video to the lake, but I brought my setup to Wisconsin, and I'm broadcasting from there. You know, my hair looks better with the cover, but I want everyone to see this beautiful foliage behind me. I've been boating, I've been water tubing, I've been walking in the woods. I got my family lost for like an extra hour, and so that was just classic uncle behavior. But this week we have a very special guest, Starsky. I never asked him how to pronounce his last name. Cartmell. Both, either one works. Cool. I'm getting a plus. I'm getting the thumbs up. So yeah, but what's fun fact about Starsky is that we actually met through the live stream cover challenge group. So this is like the first guest I've had on the show that without the cover challenge we would not really have connected, and I think that's just so cool. And he's coming live from the UK, and it's very, very exciting. I'm excited. I'm a big fan of just music and movies and all that from the UK, and it's always fun to have a guest that can cater to my nerddom of that. Last week we had Lackey Doley, and Lackey Doley was all the way from Australia. So we've just been traveling around the world while I'm still in the Midwest. But let's see. If you're watching this live right now on Facebook, please share this video, because the more people watching, the more people in the chat, the more fun it is to watch and see and repeat and all of that. But if you're watching this in the future on YouTube, just please smash that subscribe button. More subscribers, more content. It all works in a snowballing fashion. I would like to give a big shout out to our favorite, most ever sponsor, Shadowwick Creations. Shadowwick Creations has an exclusive monthly Galactic Get Down candle collection. Each month features 3 unique candles inspired by the festival Galactic Get Down. Buy a candle. To Get Down candle collection and all the great products from Shadowwick. Check out their Etsy page at etsy.com/shop/Shadowwick Creations. There are, believe it or not, some sponsorship opportunities available, and not just for this show, but for lots of other things. Vicarious Visions and the Smokin Joe Show now have sponsorship opportunities available. If you or someone you know has a business that would like to support the local scene or international through our unique brand of programming, contact Vicarious Visions on Facebook today. Contact Vicarious Visions on Facebook today. With several productions like the Smokin Joe Show, Romer Dome Familia, and live concert series regularly, Vicarious Visions has a unique opportunity for you to show your commitment to the local music and arts community. That is all very true. Big shout out to my patrons, my Patreon, the closest, biggest, bestest of fans. I want to say thank you so much for subscribing to me and going with me through this journey we call life. Quote Prince. And if you want to see what all the fuss is about, check out patreon.com/SmokinJoeMusic. Big shout out to Emily Anderson, my current lieutenant. Very happy to have you, Emily, as always. And without further ado, we will go into our first combination weekend get down / weekend stay in. Life is crazy. Here we go.
Weekend get down.
We're gonna stay up late. We're gonna hit the town. Yeah. Pick your booty up. Oh yeah. And shake it all around. It's the weekend get down. Coming up tomorrow, weekend stay in / get down. Tomorrow at 3 p.m., the Juneteenth celebration to unite and rebuild Minneapolis, St. Paul. June 19th, is the anniversary of the final arrival of the news of the Emancipation Proclamation that freed all slaves across the U.S. Although the Emancipation Proclamation was adopted in 1863 under President Abraham Lincoln, it wasn't until the Confederates conceded their loss to the Union in the American Civil War in April of 1865 that the emancipation of slaves finally officially went into effect. By June 19th, 1865, the message reached the slaves farthest away from Washington, D.C. and Texas, and this marked the ultimate freedom of the last slaves. June 19th, also known as Juneteenth, is now celebrated as Freedom Day. Join us for a family-friendly Juneteenth celebration. More than ever, we need to unite and especially rebuild and support our communities across Minneapolis and St. Paul. There will be food trucks, musical artists, and community speakers, faith leaders, and you don't want to miss this historic event. And as you all well know, and from here all the way to the UK, all the way to Australia, there's been a civil rights huge movement happening. And I know that myself and the Galactic Get Down crew and family have been supporting the Black Lives Matter movement as much as possible, and we've been taking steps to better ourselves and to better our community, and I really encourage you all to as well. Saturday, and Sunday, there is the Minnesota Music Summit 2020. We're amplifying biz essentials. June 20th, it starts at 10 in the morning, and then it goes all day long, and then it starts again June 21st, and that goes all the way until 9:30 p.m. The Minnesota Music Coalition is excited to announce its 10th annual Minnesota Music Summit, Amplifying Biz Essentials, a 2-day online conference and festival featuring Minnesota's top industry professionals and artists. Free and open to adults of all genders and backgrounds, this year's summit will be themed around the business of music, covering a wide range of industry-focused topics designed to help launch your business and amplify your music career. This is free. This is Saturday and Sunday, and yours truly will be on one of the panels about touring. Believe it or not, I'll be on a panel about 4 o'clock on Sunday, and I will be talking about my experience on the road and maybe how that's going to affect the rest of our lives moving forward, because as everyone knows, there hasn't been a lot of touring going on lately. So tune in this weekend. It's free all weekend, the Minnesota Music Summit. Also on Saturday, E-Rock's Birthday Bash live on Facebook, Saturday from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. E-Rock is turning 23 this year, so in celebration, they're hosting a show live on Facebook from Psychotropic Sounds LLC studio, along with the help of our very own Vicarious Visions and the following artists. This is bound to be a terrific event. Make sure that you don't miss it. DJ Papa Squat, that's hilarious. DJ Papa Squat manning the turntables, and performing artists include E-Rock, Von Sage, Mookie the Magician, Doughboy, live from Colorado, White Owl, live from Nebraska, Black Justice, Icky Boy, and Stampede, I think, spelled with threes. Stamp 3D3. But that's cool, John. I'm really excited you're doing that. He's nodding at me. It's Stampede. All right. Saturday, and this is actually live and in person. Rampant Roots live music is back. Celebration of community at Floyd's Bar this Saturday from 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. This is their words. We have missed you all. I still miss you. We are excited to put music back in the air. It has been too quiet. We got the call to play at Floyd's Bar in Victoria, and we have decided to accept and play music for you all. Doors are at 7. Showtime is 8 to midnight. This is an outdoor concert, and masks are still very highly suggested. Let's be safe and have fun, but that also means the event depends on the weather, so we'll do their best to keep you updated. These are revolutionary times. We're using this space to celebrate community and equality. Keep supporting each other in a direction that lifts our community up. So that's really cool. Rampant Roots, I would love to go to that, but we'll see. We shall see. And as always, every Sunday since the beginning of time, Grateful Sunday number 470, Shotgun, Ragtime Band, and Super Duty. Sunday at 5 p.m. all the way until 10 p.m. Live from Driftwood Char Bar. Minnesota Dead Freaks Unite. Who are you? Where are you? How are you? Join them for Grateful Sundays at Driftwood Char Bar with Shotgun, Ragtime Band, and Super Duty. 5 p.m. Super Duty starts 7 p.m. Shotgun, Ragtime Band. Reservations are required. And when you're online, you can reserve a spot. So if you want to reserve your spot, hop online and check out the event. And, of course, the coolest virtual festival of the summer, the Galactic Get Down virtual event, aka GGDV. And V as in virtual and V as in 5. Because this is our 5th year of the Galactic Get Down. We just had to go inside the computer because Earth is a little scary right now. And we think it's best to give it a little bit of time. Oh yeah, I didn't say that. Things on Earth look a little too dicey this summer to put on an outdoor music festival, so the Galactic Get Down is going virtual for our 5th year in 2020. Still have live music, still have live art, live fire, virtual shakedown street, real-time community interaction. We have lots more announcements coming later this month. And honestly, I had planned to have more announced by now, but a lot happened in the last few weeks. So a little behind, but hey, it's on the internet, so it's not like we have to get out there and set up. Right. And of course, the lifeblood of my quarantine live stream cover challenge. With so many people live streaming, I had an idea that took over my life. Why don't we just live stream a cover challenge? And that means you challenge an artist to play a song, and that artist has 24 hours to learn the song. Once learned, the artist goes live in the group to perform. And that's about it. It's kind of taken on a mind of its own. Things have changed. We have many theme days. We have rising stars of the group. And we have a website, livestreamcoverchallenge.com is up and running. We have t-shirts and tank tops. If you would have told me this is what I'd be doing in 2020, I would have thought you were crazy. But because, before this year, I never played more than maybe 30 covers in my entire life that I knew. So life's funny. Sometimes. Oh, and then the first music video is the Pinky video, John. Yeah. Okay. This music video, our first music video, is by one of my favorite artists in the Twin Cities, Mrs. Pinky and the Great Fox. And Mrs. Pinky and the Great Fox, we had the pleasure of hosting a show at the Turf Club for them with them. Get Down Enterprises did, and it was just an amazing event. I'm such a huge fan, and this song is Fall Back, and it was their Tiny Desk series submission, and they actually got featured in a clip, or they featured a clip of this video on the NPR Tiny Desk. So it's really, really cool, and I love these folks, and make sure to check out their new music and all the things they have to offer. Mrs. Pinky and the Great Fox. This is Fall Back.
Separate the fiction from the fact. Where's the irony? 'Cause I'm tired. I'll be wide over my head. It's looking cloud. I'm waiting patiently. I'm and head ever be safe. I need a glimpse of better days. I need a glimpse of better days. Burnt out and I'm a mess. Catch me and do it fast. Hold me, let me reconnect before I forget. Reaching out is quite a stretch. Miles in between, I'm over it. Love me, let me reconnect before I forget. Can't catch my breath. I'm feeling weak. I'm waiting for you, Johnny. I'm waiting for you,
Oh, Star Wars one will be cool. Okay, cool.
All right, we are back, and I would like to introduce, all the way from the UK, Scotland, technically, we have Starsky Cartmell. Cartmell?
Cartmell, yeah.
Cartmell.
2 L's, but that's good, yeah. Cartmell.
There's 2 L's?
Yeah.
Okay, Cartmell.
Yeah, that's all right. No worries.
That's okay. I'm Scarpolino, and if I weren't named that, I would totally mess up my own name.
Brilliant, man. Brilliant.
So Starsky, tell us a little bit about yourself. Say hey. I mean, I'm sure that a lot of our folks watching haven't really
Hello.
gotten a chance to know you.
Got to have the kilt, all right?
Oh, yeah, see?
Okay,
That's
kilt's
real.
on. It's real.
Real Scotland.
I belong to west coast of Scotland, so I'm about 30 miles southwest of Glasgow, on the coast. For those who follow golf, very close to the Royal Troon.
The Royal Troon.
Yeah,
I bet my
Royal
dad
Troon
knows
golf
that.
course. Yeah. And there's another one further south I won't mention because it'll just cause trouble. But another golf course owned by a certain person that you guys may know.
Oh yeah, not our favorite dude.
So, yeah, and I'm a singer-songwriter. I'm also a teacher of geography, and love playing songs to anybody that will listen. And if my Scottish accent is a bit difficult, there are subtitles on next week's show. Okay.
See, I am such a huge fan of, like, I mean, one of the movies, like the Guy Ritchie films, that were that take place in England and have so many different accents. My favorite music growing up, you got the Beatles, and I really got into like the Kooks and the Choral and all these different, different, it's like that's like my 90s alternative rock from the US, but also like Britpop from the UK, like Blur is one of my favorite bands of all time. And
tremendous.
So I have this like just affinity for just cross the pond shit. So it's just like
it goes two ways, I have to say. It goes two ways.
Oh yeah.
I could go on forever amount of inspirations from across the pond, I'll tell you.
Oh yeah, it's just so amazing how we can all interact. But without further ado, let's play this game. We're gonna play this game.
Go for it. Yeah.
It's essentially $25,000 pyramid, but what do we call it? Topical triangle.
Here we
Topical
go.
triangle.
I'm gonna feel so badly.
Oh, that's okay, dude. I have definitely failed at my own games a lot, so
That's all right. Go
don't you worry. It's fine. Let's see. So I see. So easy. That's the one right now.
Okay.
Okay, so you sent me a private message, right, John? And
Yeah, so
I start with easy.
you can start with easy, but then you can skip. You've got 60 seconds. So if you you know, if you have trouble with easy, you can pass and go to the next one and come back to
Oh,
it.
so once he guesses it, then I move to another one through the 60 seconds?
Exactly.
Got it.
Yes,
Okay.
I get it.
yes,
Okay.
yes. So
I get it. All right. Thank you all so much for
So-
bearing with us.
so you're-
This is a
yeah,
brand
so-
new game, but I'm very excited about it.
when you guess your easy clue, I'll clear that spot on the board. When you guess the who said clue, I'll clear
All
that
right.
spot.
All right.
And
do
then
it.
the medium
I'm ready.
and then the hard.
Okay, I see that now. Yeah, okay.
All right. I'm ready. I think I'm ready.
All right. So Joe has his clues, and we'll put 60 seconds on the board. Are you guys both ready?
Oh, yeah.
I'm ready.
All right, and
Let's go.
start.
All right. Engine, carburetor.
Parts of a car. Parts of a car.
Yeah. All right. Macintosh, Sweet Delicious, Red Delicious, you know,
Mix of sweets. Candy.
green.
No.
It's fruit. Green. I can't say the actual word. Okay, I'll go back to that. Here's a new one. Like faux shizzle is a good example.
This is such American candy. It's not American candy then, is it?
No, we're gonna skip that one. Skip
Okay.
that one. Skip the
Okay,
candy
next.
sounding one, and we're gonna do a new one.
All right.
And this one is like faux shizzle, or
Right.
you know, with so much drama in the LBC. You know, it's kind of hard being.
Oh, no. No,
let's
move on.
see.
Move on.
All right, move
Go.
on. All right, carousels. The
Circus.
Earth.
Axe. No.
Does
Moving,
carousels
spinning.
I'm out of time. I got
no.
one.
No, that's mine. That's not your fault.
Okay,
Give
so
me the answers. What are the
all
answers?
right, so we got. Should I say what they were, John?
Yeah, let us know what they were.
All right, so parts of a car we got, and then the faux shizzle, and the other one that was things Snoop Doggy Dogg would say,
Okay, I ain't gonna get that.
and then
He's
then
cool,
the Mac,
but I don't...
and then the Macintosh or Red Delicious. I don't know if they call them different things in Scotland. That's the thing. Types of apples.
Oh, well, Red Delicious Macintosh. Yes.
Yeah, they're apples.
Oh,
All right,
yeah.
cool. And green.
Yeah.
And then
All
and
right.
then I was blanking on that. Sweet Tango. That is another one.
Oh, right.
And then
no.
carousels, and then carousels in the earth was just things that rotate.
I was gonna say spin. I
Yep.
think if you check, I was very close to saying
I got a
that.
point and a half then.
I think point and a half, to be honest. So I apologize to all Snoop Dogg fans. I should really maybe,
Snoop Dogg's great.
I
When
know
I,
some stuff. You know?
when I first started getting into gangster, like I realized I listened to so many genres. I'm like, but I don't listen to any gangster rap. And Snoop Dogg was my introduction to it. And I thought that the album Doggy Style is just an immaculate album.
Right, I'll tell you what, I am gonna look at that for the next couple of weeks.
It's
and educate
slightly
myself.
obscene, but really good.
It's all different. It's brilliant. Cheers. Right, well, here we go. Have I got something to now go? Is this me now, John?
Yep.
Yep,
So
now
if
now
you
I
look
guess.
in your chat, I sent you your topics to give to Joe.
All right, I need to click on here then because it's not coming up. There we go. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Are you guys both ready?
Yeah.
Ready as
All
tell
right.
ever be.
We're gonna put 60 seconds on the clock, and your time starts now.
I say toilet. You say WC. Sink.
Bathroom.
Things
Things that are in the bathroom.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'll
Things
with
are
that
in the
one,
restroom.
Restroom. Yeah.
I am very rich and very, very famous, but I don't know what I'd actually say.
Kardashians.
I'm so famous, much more famous than that. Was in Color Purple. Did she not win? Did she win?
Oh, Oprah Winfrey.
And
That's correct.
I'll go
Yeah.
with that. Medium.
Nice.
Nice. Oh God!
It's hard.
It's a geography thing. I should know this, but can I get with this? I mean,
You can
okay,
pass.
Yeah, we can. Berlin, Edinburgh, Dublin, London.
Cities in the UK.
No. Oh my goodness. Berlin. Joe, come on.
Oh, you're out of
Washington,
time.
D.C.
Berlin. Oh, capital cities.
Right, that'll do. Yeah, excellent. Okay, elastic bands.
Stretchy things.
Clocks.
Things
Clocks as well can be done this. Because you have
Let's see.
do
Winding
these
things.
Things that are wound.
Wound.
Get in. Yes. I'm so happy.
Took you guys a little more
Great,
than
that was
60
great.
seconds, but you got them
Yeah.
all. Good job.
I panicked. I was like, huh. Yeah. Capital
I enjoyed
cities.
that.
There we go. That's good.
All right.
So I was looking at national capitals and I thought, is that national? It doesn't matter. But then I realised
That's
I know
funny.
thousands of them. So.
Yeah. Well, you've traveled a lot. I was looking at your pictures, man. You've been all over the place.
I love it. It's my passion. It's equal with my music, if I'm being honest with you. It's,
Yeah, just traveling.
it's-
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Have you been to every continent? Except, I mean, maybe
I've
not. Maybe
no,
not.
I haven't. No, I've obviously been to North America, been to Europe, and that's the only two, to be honest. But I've been to a number of different countries. Obviously been to Barbados as well, which obviously hangs in there. But States, Canada, lots of countries in Europe, and managed to play in most of them, which has been fabulous fun.
Well, that's awesome.
I love it. Absolutely love it. It's great. In fact, I was in the States in January in New York. So
Nice.
that was fun. That was fun. Took my son to the first ever NBA game. The
NBA.
Bucks
See?
versus the Nets.
Yeah.
The next one's over there, and we even got it signed. So this is
Ooh.
well. Wow. I'm so.
Yeah, I
into
feel like, and then I feel like they finished up the basketball season without a crowd, right? Is that true? I think that's true. Like because of the virus, they
No,
finished
they're
the season.
restarting it. No, they're restarting it in July.
Oh.
In July. Yeah.
Okay.
So looking forward to that, and if I can get some music gigs, I'll be back out to do another to see another game. It'd be brilliant.
Right. Yeah.
So-
As soon as things open back up, man. As soon as things open back up,
it'd be brilliant.
And but let's do this triangle thing. I got more.
Oh, we got
I
another
got
one.
more.
All right,
Got
go
another
on.
one. We're each gonna do one more, and then we're each gonna do one more, and then we're gonna watch a music video of yours, and then we're going
Which video is
to.
that?
It's the newest one. It's
Oh,
like
the
it's like
1
a demo.
minute. Oh, right.
Yeah. It's like
yeah.
2 minutes,
Is it?
isn't it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
But that's
We'll
fine.
see.
No, I'm good with it. It's good.
We'll look at it. But okay, are you ready? John?
All
You
right. All right. You guys both ready here?
Oh, yeah.
ready?
We're going to put
Let's
60
hope
more
I'm better.
seconds on the clock,
60 seconds.
and your time starts now.
Okay, grass, leaves on the trees.
Green. Everything's green.
Yep.
Things are green. Yeah.
Let's see. Raspberry beret.
Prince songs.
Life's just a part. Yeah.
Songs
Life's
of
just a
Prince.
party at mental
Prince
last.
album. Yeah.
Yeah, just like I'm gonna count it.
Yeah.
Can we
okay.
count it, John?
Yep. Things
Yeah,
Prince
this
would
is-
say.
Things Prince would say. Let's see. Cars and let's see.
Types of transport.
Yeah, no, cars, wagons. Yeah, that's just. But what?
Things with
these-
wheels. Things with
Yeah.
wheels.
Woo! And then amps. This goes up
Stuff that
and
musicians
down.
would use.
On the computer, you can turn this up and down.
Volumes. Stuff that
Yeah.
with volume.
Oh, I
Control.
never thought you guys would get volume. That is really good,
Volume.
you guys.
I'm so happy.
We're like the same guy.
Yes.
One
Get in.
mind.
Oh, that was a good job, you guys.
Ugh, it's so stressful.
I love it. It's great.
All right, let me get one more set of clues here real quick.
Okay. I feel like explaining the things is more stressful than guessing.
I'm still annoyed I didn't get Snoop Dogg one. To be honest, that's really.
It's
upsetting me
okay.
now. I'm gonna
It's
have to go
okay.
and educate myself.
Yeah,
All
there's
right,
so
well,
much.
your clues should be
there's so
there,
much music
Starsky.
in the world, man. There's so much music in the world. Like I have to actively seek out new music, or I end up just listening to the same album over and over. Like I've listened to,
Oh my
just,
gosh.
you get really stuck. Oh, is it?
I agree.
Oh, you're
I agree.
reading it. Okay.
This is the great thing about music, though. It's literally goes on and on.
It
You will
does,
find
forever.
something new every single day, and you'll find
Yep.
even somebody that's not even so much, but they've got something on Spotify. You'll see something linked on Facebook or any kind of social media, and you'll go, absolutely love those guys.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And that's the thing we do. We just you're not looking. Well, it would be nice, wouldn't it, if you could sell stuff, but it'd be that where folk go, I really enjoyed your own song there, and that's all it's about. You just
Right, exactly.
It's so good. Right, anyway, here we go. Are we ready?
All right.
All right, you guys ready?
If you don't get this, Joe, you're in trouble, mate.
All right, we're gonna put 60 more seconds on the clock,
So much pressure.
Tell me when.
and your time starts now.
Guitar, violin, harp.
Instruments?
Yes, right.
String instruments?
Yeah, we've got it. Next. Oh, hello. I am from England, the United Kingdom.
British accents?
In a way, but it's something very, very high up.
Something
Say-
British royalty would say? Something
Yeah,
royalty would say?
That's got to be yes. We'll go for that. I don't know what time of day it is. The Earth, not like to flat earthers, but to normal people, you know, the Earth is this.
The Earth is an orb, is round, things that are round,
Kind of. Am I like
Things-
that, John?
things that
No.
orbit the sun.
Things that are. When I go into a slide, no. When I go around a corner, it's got this as well.
Things that turn.
No, rhymes
Things
with
that spin on an
bird.
axis.
Rhymes with birved, but has a C in front of it.
Rhymes with. Oh no. Okay.
I can't even understand my accent. Right, is that how it's finished? Is it? No.
Give
think
him
it's
a
it.
couple guesses at that last one, though.
Okay. We'll
And the last
extend
one-
my time. Yeah.
All right. We are, planet Earth is this in space, as is the sun. For
Things in the
example-
Milky Way galaxy.
No, things, for example, when I put some very things called alluvium, which is carried by rivers. This is also carried by the river in this particular way. That's a geographical one for you guys out there. Tights are this. People who pick, you know, women's or men's stockings these days. Doesn't matter.
Tights?
These are also
Tights
Baggy
and the
pants.
Earth.
Yes.
Baggy pants,
Baggy pants.
bad children.
Yes. When children, oh, well done. I should know this being a teacher, shouldn't I? Fact is that when children do something bad, they are done with this with school. They're out of school for a few days. They are.
Oh, suspended. Things that are
Yes,
suspended.
things that are
Well done,
suspended.
John.
Oh man. I was like, how do all these things have to do with each other? It's so random.
Oh, I think
Oh,
that went
good.
pretty
Oh,
well.
That was a good.
So good.
We're gonna have to do that game again. That was fun.
That's good.
Let me see what the name of this is. The newest video is what was it called? I forget. My memory is so terrible. I'll find it. It's called
Can't believe it.
When the Evening.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. So that was a video I found on YouTube, and there's a few, and then I wanted to know the pictures. It's like a picture collage video essentially.
Yes, it is.
And I have a couple questions before we listen to this.
Absolutely.
Did you take the pictures?
No, I didn't. I got my friend who's an editor and a well-known guy who's a cameraman.
Nice.
He's dealt that with me.
Awesome.
It's just a little clip, so we've still got a long way to do with that video, but it's just we're looking to
Because it's a demo version, right? It's like
Yeah.
just
the
to
demo-
get
it's
something
still-
out there. Cool.
Yeah, because I'm not very. I think as a musician and songwriter, you always get, you're not always confident at putting stuff out, even though you think it's good. And in fact,
Oh.
you think, wow, this has got something.
Right.
And I'll be honest, it was inspired by Bon Iver's Holocene video, and I watched that and I loved it because I think that was actually shot in Iceland. I'm not quite sure, but it may have been. And I liked the falsetto style that he was using.
Yeah, I
was
can hear
like-
that. Yeah, I can tell
Yeah,
that now that you
and
mentioned
I was
it.
like,
Yeah.
okay, I like that. So I then.
But it's not too much like it in the way that it's not.
No,
It's like
no,
It's,
I
but
don't like-
now that
I
you
don't
mention
like-
that, it's
yeah, I don't like being the same. I like trying to be something, have
Right.
influences, but make it my own.
yeah, exactly. Because usually by the time I like play something that sounds like another artist, by the time it
Yeah.
ends up in the song, it's nothing like that anymore.
Yeah, true.
You know,
Yeah,
it's like
it's got little clippings, little
exactly.
little parts of it, and I'm just like I like that, and I like the idea of just landscape and things like that. But initially, it was going to be landscape and things like that, and beautiful parts of Scotland, which it is. And then a good friend of mine said, no, you need to be in it more. And I don't like being on cam. I love being at the front of a stage. You can give me that anytime you like.
Yeah.
In front of as many as you people, and I don't feel nervous.
Agreed.
I'll feel nervous in front of a camera because it's just like I look an idiot, you know.
Yeah. Oh,
it's just like
yeah. Being a musician is not equal being a model. Like, you know, having to like
no,
be like, take my picture.
know.
I look ridiculous. Yeah.
You know,
I have
it's
I make the same face.
Especially when you're singing, you go, it's like, oh my goodness, you know. So I'm just
Joe
like,
was telling you. Joe was telling you, but the last season we did in a TV studio, and it was always just like me and Joe and our guest, and then a couple cameras, and it always blew my mind how like our guest would always be like totally freaking out, and I'm like
so nervous.
You're normally on stage in front of a ton of people, and now we're in like an empty room, and you're paranoid about that. So
I've been very lucky to be in. You guys probably don't get the much about rugby over here, but we have rugby. And we have Murrayfield, which is a big famous for Scotland, and I'm very lucky with my band, the kind of cover stuff band that is, that we play in front of several thousand. In fact, we're on the pitch in front of 50,000 once.
Wow.
And it didn't bother me. Whereas if you put me in front of a camera to try and look cool, it just doesn't happen. Or put me in front of 5 people who are going, right, you've got one chance to nail it. I'm like, sorry, it's not going to happen.
That's funny.
You know, so
that's hilarious.
I love how you go on.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say we'll real quick. All right, we're gonna watch this. It's a short little video of the demo of this song, "When the Evening," and then we'll come back and we'll just keep talking.
Yeah, that's cool. Excellent.
Cool.
Go for it. Hope you like it.
Follow me, will you follow me? When the evening lures the sun down, will you follow me? To darkened sky, where the stars will crash and light up your eyes. When the waves start to fall, we follow me, we follow me. When the waves start to fall, we follow me, we follow me. As they fall on land, you take my hand so we can be. When love pulls my heart out, I will follow you with no doubt.
Show. We are back, and that was When the Evening. That was the actual. Okay, so we talked about it right before, but that was the demo of the demo. So that song was actually mostly pictures that Starsky had taken.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
So, but there's also a newer, shorter demo of the real song.
Of the real video, yeah.
Of the real video.
The song won't change too much, to be honest, but
it
was just me getting images out to say, hey, I'm still here, and I'll release my album in the next few months, you know. So.
That's good. Yeah, I have a few singles that are just, you know, being worked on right now. Hopefully come out. I don't know when I'll be able to put out a whole album, but hopefully
it takes a long time, doesn't it?
It does.
It takes
especially you're doing it yourself, you know. It's like, you know, there's not, you know, I mean, like, you know, and not essentially. I mean, I have so much help, like, you know, with production and recording and all of that, but at the same time, it just takes a long time. You know, it just really does.
You want it right. You change it so often, don't you? You're like, I think this is right, and then you go, maybe not. Maybe I should. And you sit back on it, and you're like, oh, what happens if people don't like it? It's something that us musicians always do. We're like, there'll be musicians out there who don't give a, you know what? But
yeah, no, you can't. You can't watch everything. Like,
no.
You know, and some things that catch on, you're like, well, that wasn't even something I thought was good, but now that's what you like. Okay,
exactly.
Cool. Like, you know, you never can tell. But let's see. Let's start at the beginning here.
Yeah,
go. In Starskyville.
Yeah, go for it.
So where'd you grow up? What was it like there?
I grew up obviously mostly in Scotland, to be honest. I'm obviously Scottish. West coast of Scotland, as I said, we're famous for our beaches, amazing sunsets. A lot of the stuff you saw in the little video clips are sunsets from not far from where I live. Grew up with 3 brothers, and one of my brother lives in Atlanta, Georgia. So, and you know, frequented the States a number of times. Grew up with fantastic parents, and always been a musician. No, always been.
Yeah. How did you? Who got you into music first? Like a lot of times, like I think my dad was the one who taught me how to play and really got me into music right away.
Well, the thing is, my mum loves to sing, and my dad loves music. I mean, my dad's a huge music fan. Mm-hmm. But they're not actual musicians as such. They just played lots of different music to us. And I remember being the age of 3 or 4, and they used to, I might give my age away. I know I look 25, but I'm not. The old tape cassettes, and they would record me and my brothers singing.
Oh yeah.
And I must have been the age of 3.5 and made up my first song.
Wow.
And it didn't make any sense. But it was my first ever. Let's ad lib. And the idea of me getting a photograph was I've got a tennis racket and an old kind of Hoover vacuum cleaner as a kind of microphone. Oh. And it's just, I've always wanted to kind of perform.
I'm
songs.
Very similar. I think I wrote my first song. I think I was like not like eight or 9, and then I just wrote about my cat. You know, like
that's it. Yeah.
You know, and then it just I've always really been way more comfortable writing music and playing that than like learning other people's music and playing that and remembering how it goes and all of that.
Yeah.
That's always been my thing. How long have you been playing? You know, the out and you know professionally the way you do? Like how long?
Professionally, okay, we'll go. I would say about professionally about 22, 23 years. Professionally.
That's still a good haul, man. That's quite a while.
It is, but it's one of those things where you always go, yeah, should do a lot better. Should do a lot better. It's been great.
Yep,
I mean, the last
8
9 years has been really very busy, and from a kind of doing different things where it's corporate stuff.
And you find out the longer you do music, the more you find out there's music in everything, and there's a million ways to do it.
Exactly.
You know, there's it's not.
I was going to say that I think with the this virus thing that's been going on, I think people have found even more through the likes of the social media, like yourself, Joe and John. Yeah. I mean, you've set this up, and it's been brilliant. I mean, it really has. The live stream cover stuff has been great, and the amount of people who've actually put on. I've not picked up a guitar in 10 years, but and that is the beauty of music. You don't have to be, Jimi Hendrix. You don't have to be Freddie Mercury, as you could probably see in the.
Yeah.
And these do. it's just the ability to go, I want to sing a song, because it can, there's certain emotions and feelings that come from music, whether it's a sad song that can make you cry or something you go, oh my gosh, it's a terrible song, but I love singing it. You know what I mean? There are so many songs where you go, I hate this song, but I know it makes people laugh and I know it makes people happy, so I'm going to sing it, and it's wonderful. It really has. And you're right. It's the kind of thing you learn these songs, the music, and it's just something that, we both obviously thoroughly enjoy.
Oh yeah. I'm very curious. How did you find it? Did you have like someone in the States that invited you, or was it do you know? I mean, do you remember?
As in the Facebook? I don't know.
How'd you find the group?
Oh, it was. No, it was. Who was? It was.
Because I can't remember all the connections and stuff.
Actually, well, I don't. It would be someone called, and I don't actually know, I don't think, and it should probably say now, somebody called Julie Albright.
Okay.
And she kind of shared something. I went, oh, that looks good. And as you know, as you're an actual songwriter, you do want to play to as many people as possible.
Exactly.
I mean, that's what it's about. It is the enjoyment. It is the kind of love for playing. But at the same time, if we could make a living just being a singer-songwriter, you would do it. And you're not looking for millions and billions at all. You're looking, just go, can I get that? Can I get somebody to go, I love that in Australia. I love that.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm sure it was through live stream, somebody from Patagonia.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And that's one of my bucket list places to go in Argentina. I was like, wow. So you through this social media, it might be only 10 folk that hear you, in certain aspects. They go, it's only 10 people listening this time, but do you know something? They all enjoyed that song, and that's cool.
Exactly, and like and things like this, especially the live stream stuff. I found that in the summertime, it is so, like, especially right now, people just want to be outside. They love being outside, but like when they come back in, people know that this is on a Thursday, and it's all about the long game. You know what I mean? Like, just like making those connections, doing what we can.
And then travel. I mean, the fact is, travel. When I'm up at Wisconsin or in Minneapolis or whenever, I'm coming out. I'm gigging out.
Yeah. You got to come hang out. We'll have a good time. It'll be fun.
It'll be great.
Yeah, because and then as soon as we can, and this kind of leads me to my next kind of question.
Yeah, go.
As soon as we can, once the pandemic is properly controlled in our country, but how are things in Scotland? How did they handle it? Are handling it? Is it over? Because for us, it's still. I mean, I guess it depends on who you ask, but I believe the scientists personally, and I think that this is a very, it's still a big crisis, big problem.
Yeah. Being an epidemiologist, no, I'm kidding. It's not over. It's not over. Today we had some kind of relaxation, and generally the Scottish government, not the UK government. That's another ballgame, another political for another day. It's been handled badly, because if you look at the UK per population, per head type thing, we're actually the worst in the world. You know what I mean? I know the US gets bad vibes and everything, but I think if you look, I might be wrong here. You can, people always say you're wrong, but it's not good. Scotland itself has been okay. There are still issues that have not been dealt with correctly, but I believe that the person, we have a First Minister here. It's all difficult over here with men, but we have a First Minister, and I think she's dealt with it pretty well. There has been mistakes, but everybody's made mistakes. Unless you're from New Zealand.
I was going to say, New Zealand's like, we got it, it's fine.
I think we should all declare war on New Zealand and then let New Zealand just go, right, you guys take over us. You know what I mean? There you go. We'll declare war and you can now take over us. That's fine. Everybody will be fine. We'll just follow what they do.
It's that's what it's like, and that's gorgeous. I've never been there, but I know that Lord of the Rings was filmed there.
Oh yes.
So
yes.
I know how pretty it is. Yeah.
But from a geographical point of view, it's amazing. It's got glaciers and volcanoes, and it's a place you have to go, which I've not been yet. And it's another place that anybody from New Zealand out there. I am very, very expensive, but I'm worth obviously taking out to play out there. So anyway.
If you're in New Zealand and we're hiring singer-songwriters,
Don and Joe, we three of us, we're coming together. So,
we'll just, that'd be fun. Yeah. And then it's been incredible. You know, I'm excited to, when I do get to travel and when things open back up around here,
yeah.
I can start using these connections that I've made, and I'm excited to see the effect that it's had, because, you know, not being able to get out in the world, it's hard to know like exactly what, you know, how people feel about it, you know, exactly like see the full, you know, spectrum of it. But
it is, it really has. It's been it's a cliche, but it has been global. It really has. And it's not over. And the sad thing is, you're right about the scientists. The thing is that you just look at where it's popped back up again. It's a very, very difficult issue. It's very difficult to deal with,
right?
Especially those people who've lost their lives. But you know,
yeah,
it's something I keep on changing mind every day regarding what should be done or not. And it's, you know, we just have to, you know,
and it's like at the same, and then that's the two mass events at once. You know, you have the big civil rights movement that happened.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't think that uprising, which started in Minneapolis, crazily enough, I can't believe how close I was to ground zero. But like, you know, that I mean, maybe because people just had enough, but I don't know if people would have reacted so strongly everywhere if we hadn't all been like consciously ready for a new world. You know, it's like,
No,
you know, it's like,
it's been a tsunami. It's been a tsunami. It really has.
Oh
it's
man,
a big
no
tidal
tsunamis.
wave, and not in the wave side of things, but the change. You know, the fact is, there's been massive uprising here as well, and it's been great to see. Fantastic.
It's
really
it's been amazing.
That in the darkness that this pandemic has brought, and the darkness that came out of the issues of racism. I mean, the amazing, you know, upsurge from that has got to be good. You know,
it has to be.
Long way it continue.
You know, and it's just kind of, you know, I mean, I think myself included, and you know, a lot of people just got pretty complacent in our lives. You know, like, and just kind of, you know, a little bit, maybe even a little bit, you know, just didn't really think about the whole world or like what other people were dealing with. And then when this sort of thing happens, it really just lined me up like, okay, you know, we got to make things better. Like it needs to be better. And
Good call, Joe. Absolutely.
All you got to do is start. You know what I mean? It's kind of sucks to admit it, but like, you know, it's like you got to just start doing better every day, all the time. It's, you know, that's all you got to do.
Totally agree. And I'll say cheers to that as well.
Yeah. So with that, I would say, if there's anything else you'd like to tell us about yourself, anything that we've missed, otherwise,
no,
I think it's just about music time.
Yeah, music. I love that. Yeah. I'm just somebody that travels and love writing songs and love playing, whether it's cover songs or my own. I just love playing for people, and that's it. And if folk enjoy it, great. If they don't, then they're obviously deaf. So,
right.
I like it. But no, it's just a passion of mine, and as I say, thank you guys for putting me on here. This is
absolutely
it's such fun.
I was excited. So yeah, so just like you can play, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever how many songs you want.
Yeah, thanks. I'll do a couple more and a couple of covers as well. In fact, a cover that I literally had to learn. I do a little Facebook Live thing, on my own page for basically my own people that follow me, and somebody asked me for this song, and I've learned it, and I'll try it maybe next. But I've never played it. I played it earlier on for 15 minutes before we came on Facebook just to try it out. So, but this song, this is called The Songwriter, and it's on my first album. And guess what? It's about being a songwriter, just wanting to travel. So here we go.
Awesome, thank you.
Got a story about a man. He was traveling on a train, flying out to America, never coming home again. I play songs in every small town, from Georgia up to Maine. And I'll drive down the west coast of America, where no places are the same. Take me away, so I can find Oh, take me away so I can, oh, I can find, hey, you know, with a little taste of whiskey, maybe this guitar in my hand, I'll play Jeff Lilly's version of Hallelujah, people. I hope you all just understand. And I'll play different tunes all night, where you can get to play my songs. By the time we were good together, by the time we went wrong, take me away so I can find. Oh, take me away so I can, oh, I can fly. Well, I'm standing at the station, looks like I missed that train. I know there'll be another one scene, so travel around. Oh yes I will. I will. Here we go. Take me away so I can find. Oh, take me away so I can fly. There we go.
Woo!
Woo! Yeah.
Is it? I was playing for my family last night around the fire, and they clapped after a song, and I was like, "Whoa!"
It's like, wow, the clap is good.
I miss clapping so much. I miss cheering. You know, it's like I'm addicted to the cheer. You know, and it's like I haven't had. You know,
It is. It's. Do you know something? It's you know, it's not egotistical, but you know, the fact is, as musicians and songwriters, we just want that applause. It's just like, yeah, I enjoyed that.
when I'm on the other
side.
side, I want them to hear it because it was awesome. You know what I mean? Like when I'm in the crowd, I'm like, woo! You know, like
especially when they go like that. That's even better. You know what I mean?
That's one of my favorites. As long as I don't lose my voice.
Especially when they do the mosh pit. I love that.
Oh, not since I was a teen.
Right. Okay. So I'll do again. Is that all right?
Yeah. Keep going.
Right. As I said, you should never, as a musician or a songwriter, go and try and do something you've only played once. But it's 1:30. In fact, it's 2 a.m. So we'll just do it now. This is Ryan Adams. This is called When the Stars Go Blue. Dancing where the stars go blue, dancing when the evening fell, dancing in your wooden shoes, in the wedding gown, dancing on 7th Street, dancing through the underground, dancing little Mary, yeah. Are you happy now? Where do you go when you're lonely? Where do you go when you're lonely? Where do you go when you're lonely? I follow you when the stars go blue. The stars go blue. The stars go blue. The stars go blue. Laughing with your pretty mouth, laughing with your broken eyes, laughing with your love's tongue in lullaby. Where do you go when you're lonely? Where do you go when you're blue? Where do you go when you're lonely? I follow you. Stars go blue. The stars go blue. The stars go blue. The stars go blue. When the stars go blue, the stars go blue. The stars go blue. There we go. So, yeah, well, it was all right for a Ryan Adams song, you know. I don't know.
Oh, it's muted. There we go.
Thanks. This is I mean, I don't know what it is. Okay, it's good playing fast songs, right? But as I'm a songwriter, I prefer the slow ones. You know what I mean? I want people to cry. Okay, so
I make people cry. I make people cry, dude. It's crazy. You look out in the crowd and just. It's weird. It's weird how it makes you feel good because like the song is sad. Like they get it. They get what you're saying.
The emotional thing, and it's so. Hopefully, it's not because of my singing and the playing, but generally it's the song. You know what I mean?
No.
They're going, "Oh no, please stop, please." But no, this song is. I've got a barmy army over here called the Starsky Army, who are nuts and crazy, but they're great because they follow me. They're bonkers. But for some reason, this is their favorite songs. I've got one album which is about, oh heck, it's 12 years old. So this tells you how long it takes to get a second album, isn't it? So, or confidence-wise, and
yeah.
This is supposedly the favorite song on the whole album. So we'll see. It has on the actual album, it has an oboe playing through it. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have an oboe tonight, guys. It's just me. So.
Well, what the heck?
Heavy love now, so on my back, take my time now. Won't be coming back. Baby's gone now, never to return. There is no tomorrow, so I won't be back again. Go back. Search your soul now. See what you can find. Every heart now is beating out of light. The sun is gone now. It's faded from my view. There is no tomorrow, so I won't be back again. Words now, who right these wrongs, cliched words now. We'll end my song, we must leave now, never to return. There is no tomorrow, so I won't be back again. And some people have been there. Some people they say you don't care. Are they gone in this one year? I'm gonna run, people. So I'll be back again. Heavy Lord now, it's off my back. I take my time now, 'cause I'm not coming back. It is gone down, never to return. There is no tomorrow, so won't be back again. There is no tomorrow, so won't be back. There we go. Boom. That was called Won't Be Back Again.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Absolutely. What are you thinking? One more?
Yeah, I'm happy with 17 more. It's absolutely fine. No, we kidding. Yeah, we'll do another one. I'm actually gonna. I'll tell you what, because I'm from Scotland, right? I think we'll do a famous Scottish song. Right?
Yeah, that's
Right.
cool.
So this is called Caledonia, and I wish you told me that I could hear. By the way, you know when you start as a musician, you're doing a live thing, you can't retune in the middle of a song. It's so irritating. So
It's true. You gotta like find moments in the song to like.
yeah, you're going, oh, I'm in trouble. So this is called Caledonia. I actually had a friend, God rest his soul, who did a lot of stuff in the States with a band called Celtic Thunder. He was called Big George. And basically, Phil Coulter took a lot of Irish and Scottish guys, and they put these huge shows over in the States. I think in Canada and Australia as well. And they did this huge Scottish-Irish thing, and literally in front of thousands of folk. And it was a huge kind of thing. And unfortunately, he passed away at a very early age, a number of years ago. But he was just a great guy. But it's that affinity that the Canadians and the States have with the Scots and the Irish. And this is one of the songs that the folk kind of love. It's called Caledonia. But thanks again.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Been, awesome. Really cool. And I hope you're staying safe, guys, out there, okay?
Doing our best.
I don't know if you can see the changes that have came over me in these last few weeks. I've been afraid that I might drift away, telling old stories, singing songs, make me think about where I came from. That's the reason why I seem so far away today. So let me tell you that I love you, and I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you call me. Now I'm old, and if I shall become a stranger, you know that would make me more sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. I have moved and kept on moving, proved the points that I needed proving, lost the friends I needed losing, counted us on the way. Kissed the girls and left them crying, stolen dreams, yes, there's no denying. Traveled hard, sometimes conscious flight, somewhere in the wind. So let me tell you that I love you, and I think about you all the time. Caledonia, call me. Now I'm going home. And if I shall become a stranger, you know that would make me more sad. Caledonia's been
being everything I've ever had. Sitting here before the fire, an empty room and the thought is quiet. Flames of coal, they don't get any higher. They're whether now or not. I'm still thinking my way is clear, and I know what I will do tomorrow. Hands of shake and kisses flow, I will disappear. So let me tell you that I love you, and I think about you all the time. Caledonia is calling, now I'm going home. And if I shall become a stranger, you know that would make me more than sad. Caledonians being everything I've ever had. Caledonians being everything I've ever had. We should tune the guitar.
Very nice, very nice.
Cheers,
That was
man.
awesome. Yeah,
Thanks.
we're gonna have to get you on one of our virtual shows, John.
Yeah, I'm up for that. You know me. I'm
Yeah.
I
good
agree
for
with that.
We'll
I was
work on-
actually
we'll work on
thinking
the
about
time
that
difference.
earlier, but
It doesn't matter. I'm a night owl. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, good.
4 a.m. You know what I mean? So,
Right, that
doesn't
works.
bother me. So,
Yeah, because we do virtual events, and we already have a few people that are just like, just play a whole set. It's like, well, this is a show, but let's get you on a full set sometime.
I'd love
that'd
that.
be
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah. I'll tune
And
the
of
guitar
course,
next time.
whenever we can be in the same room, we'll do that. But until then,
Even better. Yeah, even better.
well, okay, cool. That's about our show for today. Starsky, thanks for coming in, being a part of the show.
Loved it.
It's very apparent that we're very similar dudes, so I think we're gonna get
Absolutely. You'll love it.
Like,
I
you
still
know-
can't believe you get the Freddie Mercury one that I did. That's hilarious.
That is awesome.
He's a legend.
Oh,
I try to keep a fun picture for that main
It is.
picture each week.
Yeah.
That was the best
Everybody
one I could
has
find, for
a
sure.
funny picture like that, and like every musician has like a funny picture like that. Not
can I
that,
just
but
say,
like,
I love wearing that outfit. I just love
Oh,
it.
yeah.
It's so good. Although I am a bit upset when girls don't talk to me. I'm going, well, come on. It's
like, hey.
What's going on? Oh, right, I get it.
that's funny. All right, well, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Thanks,
Thanks,
Starks,
Joe.
for being
Thanks,
here.
Tom.
Next week we have Carnage the Executioner is going to be in the virtual studio with us, and I have so many questions for him. John, Vicarious Vision's been working with him and along with lots of other hip hop here in Minneapolis. So thank you all so much for tuning in. Make sure to follow Starsky, and that's about it. I will play us out. Thank you all so much.
Cheers, guys.
Because I'm with you through thick and thin, whatever trouble you are in. I don't care whatever you do, just know that I love you. Oh, whoa. Oh, I love you. You know, sometimes you got troubles, so many troubles, they're getting you down. But you don't have to worry about your troubles no more, 'cause well, I'll always be around, because I'm with you through thick and thin, whatever trouble you are in. I don't care whatever you do, just know that I love you. Oh, whoa. I love you.